Hey everybody, Steve here from UK Endzone. Today I am taking a look at the New England Patriots as they cruise towards the draft of the 2021 season, and also what are the key things that we need to look to address in the free agency market. All that and more. So guys, as always, please do hit the like button and subscribe. You can do so by clicking the like button here, either on the video, and then hitting the subscribe button just a little bit further down. Always hit the bell notification, that will tell you when I've got something new coming out. Or you can go to my website, my web address on YouTube, hit the subscribe button there, and also you can still do the bell notification there as well. So I think one of the biggest pieces of news that's come out of New England to date from 2020 to 2021 is that of Cam Newton coming back to us for a second season. Now, this is something that I kind of love and I kind of hate all at the same time. The reason why I hate it is because we aren't getting the same Cam Newton that we have seen in years past. Now, the question could be, is that because he's coming into a completely different system? Well, yeah, of course it is, though every single quarterback has that issue, and this tends to be the reason why a lot of college athletes struggle when they're coming into the NFL anyway. However, there are quarterbacks that have moved into some divisions, Tom Brady, who have been able to do extremely well and get their teams to the Super Bowl. The difference with those kind of teams, though, is the amount of firepower that they've got around them and how quickly they've been able to build up that form of, what should we say, that relationship, that timing. Now, I don't know how long Cam's going to be able to play for, but I really don't see him as our franchise quarterback. Now, this kind of starts to play into both the negatives and the positives, to be honest, because with regards to the negatives, yeah, okay, Cam Newton's there for a second year, but if we are able to get our new rising star, well, they can sit on the bench and basically watch what's happening, see how they should be doing things and how they shouldn't be doing things. Let's not forget, Tom Brady didn't come straight out of college and go straight into the game. He sat behind Drew Bledsoe for a period of time, able to absorb that information from him, and then also have Drew as a mentor, as good old Tom took the reins and then took the guys to the Super Bowl. This could happen with Cam Newton, and Cam could almost be the mentor there for a new guy coming in. It could be a running style / quarterback, it could be a pocket passer, but at the end of the day, this would give someone new coming into the system time to develop and, well, to basically make the place their own. So, one of the reasons why I love this as well, okay, yeah, we've got that timescale wise, but at the end of the day, Cam has only had 1 year with the system. It would be interesting to see what Cam can do going into the 2021 season, knowing the playbook a little bit better, having a better relationship with Josh McDaniels, and also getting the nuances of the way that the Patriots play. Let's not forget, poor old Cam Newton did not really have Julian Edelman at his best, and, well, didn't really have anyone else majorly to throw to. Now, Cam did show us what he could do with his legs and was still able to punch the ball in for touchdowns, but unfortunately we did also have Cam with the dropsies a few times, which really did hurt the Patriots. So, moving forward, what do I say? 65% I'm happy, I would say. I just really would love to see what or who we're going to get out of some sort of trade deals, maybe. The free agency's coming up, the draft market is also there. You never really know how these things are going to play out up into the 2021 season. So one of the other keys for me is that of the free agency, and I'm not looking at the vast free agency market that is out there at the moment with all the other teams. I'm looking at actually who have we got of the Patriots that are coming to the end of their tenures with us, and, well, we really do need to keep, or we could let go. So the two big standouts for me, and I do mean big, is that of Guy and Butler. So Adam Butler, Lawrence Guy, two phenomenal players for the Patriots for many years now. These guys really do cement the Patriots when they both play on the defence. Now, obviously, I've always liked the big guys up front. I'm a big Vince Wilfork fan, and I was absolutely gutted, obviously, when he moved over to the Texans. However, he did come back and did retire a Patriot. Let us remember that. He retired a Patriot. But we've needed someone in the middle that could stop the run for that period when we lost Vince, and I've got to be honest, our D has really stood up. Now, last year we lost a hell of a lot of players, not only to the free agency but also to the COVID areas. I mean, you know, Patrick Chung stepped out. I know we had Mayo coming in as the linebackers coach, but let's just remember we lost a lot of really big key players. Now, for that, I'm really happy to hear that Chung is going to be coming back, but we really need to make sure that we're not losing a fantastic linebacker such as Dietrich Wise. So, 3 guys that I would definitely love to bring back is that of Dietrich Wise, Adam Butler, and Lawrence Guy. So now we look at 2 other very big names that are coming up for free agency, and that's of Rex Burkhead and James White. Now, I'm a huge fan of both of these guys. I think they're phenomenal in the way that they play the sport, and I think that they've both got their own little nuances. For me, James White is more of a bounce it outside running back, however, fantastic hands, and Rex Burkhead is very much able to drive it straight down the middle if he needs to. Don't get me wrong, we have seen him bounce it outside, but unfortunately he was doing that when he got injured last time. Rex again has really good hands. My question really with James White, however, is was White such a fantastic and phenomenal player with the Patriots because of the system that they had and had previously? So what I mean by that is, if you take a look at the past with that style of player, James White was very much a Shane Vereen or very much a Kevin Falk before him. Now, were both of these players extremely good because they had Tom? Or were they phenomenally good because of the way that the offense was able to play with them in it? I think it's a bit of both, to be fair. At the end of the day, defenses are going to know that you are going to be throwing the ball a hell of a lot more than running the ball when you've got someone like Tom Brady. Let's face it. And if we had Brady still, I would say that James White would 100% be coming back to the table. However, Rex Burkhead coming off an ACL does leave him a little bit questionable, but I do think that he is more of the Patriots fit as it is now with Cam Newton at the helm. Unfortunately, James White, I do not see so much being able to integrate into the team, and that was pretty prevalent in 2020 as well. Now, I totally understand that James White was going through a lot of other issues at that point. Let's not forget the tragic times, obviously, when he had lost family members. But at the end of the day, moving forward into the 2021 season, I wouldn't be necessarily surprised if we don't see James White return. I will be extremely upset, but I can understand it. So, what do I think that we're going to do in the draft? Now, obviously, we've got the 15th pick, but I cannot see us being able to get hold of a quarterback early doors. I think a lot of quarterbacks are going to go very quickly, as well as any of the key receivers that are out there coming from the college world that could basically be a bit of a plug and play for any NFL team. Let's just couple that with also Bill doesn't really have a great MO for drafting highly with anyone such as a wide receiver. And now, I know that N'Keal Harry has been one of those big question marks going into the 2020 season, but I really don't think he has come out as a phenomenal first rounder as everyone thought he would. I think he's a brilliant player, but I just don't think he's been able to produce as much as we would have liked. So, do I see Bill trying for a quarterback or a wide receiver at 15? No, I don't. I actually think that what would be a better play for the Patriots, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see this, is for Bill actually to go for an edge rusher. Get the defense back to a stage where they were like the boogeymen of old, and basically be able to really manipulate and control the game by the defense themselves, not relying on the offense putting up big numbers, but making sure that the games were always kept extremely close, extremely tight, when things could go the Patriots' way by simply an interception, a fumble, or just a very stupid play. What would be my biggest takeaway from this? I would love to see the Patriots get back to being a solid defensive team. I'd love to see us be the offense that we were previously, but I totally understand this is going to take some years to potentially rebuild. You don't have a Tom Brady come along every now and then, and let's be honest, this is the first time that we've ever seen a player like Tom Brady come into the league. So defense needed, definitely. There are way too many holes on the offense, and the only other big question mark that I have is what on earth Edelman does moving into the 2021 season. Anybody's guess, I think, is in place for that one. So the only thing that's left for me to say is a bit of a question out to you guys now is, what on earth are you guys doing with your time on a Sunday, a Monday and a Thursday when we don't have football? I don't even have college football that I can watch as well. So I'd really love to hear in the comment section below what you guys are doing. As you can see, with my spare time, I am still doing some other styles of reviews as well as the NFL stuff. But I have to be honest, I am massively missing football. So let's not forget, this is only a bit of a take from myself. We are only in the throes of the early area of March. Loads of things can happen within the meantime, and potentially will happen, let's be honest. We've got the fun of the draft coming up. We've got the amazing free agency market, which is really opening up. And then we've got, well, the practice camps coming in. One thing I would say is I really do hope that this year, obviously COVID is contained and we are able to get back to having the London games. Obviously I'm very, very passionate about that because, hey, I get to watch football. That's not a million miles away from me, and I don't have to hop on a plane to watch. So that will be absolutely great. I cannot wait to get back to Tottenham Stadium. I really do think they've done a brilliant job there. It is just such a great stadium for the NFL, and I can't wait to see how they're going to improve it going forward. So thanks again for watching. Please do, if you have enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button below, and please make sure that you have subscribed. This is one of the two ways that I know that I'm actually doing really good content, and you guys and gals out there are actually loving it. We have gone past the 100 subscribers mark, which is, well, brilliant. I cannot wish for anything better, but I am wishing for better now. I'm pushing obviously now for the next big target, which is obviously 500. The main target is obviously get it to 1,000 subscribers, so that I can do this a heck of a lot more and I can put more time and money into this. But at the end of the day, it is brilliant that the content's getting out there. So please do share my content as much as possible on social media platforms. If you do have anything that you want to see me review or look at or go back over, please do get in contact with me. Obviously my details are on the web page, as well as obviously you can drop me a comment in the sections on my videos below. I do read all the comments. I am very, very sad like that, and I do always try to reply to them when obviously it needs a reply. But if not, you will always get a thumbs up notification from me for dropping a comment in there. And all I can say really is, guys and gals, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you soon with some more news from a UK End Zone. Take care all, stay safe, bye bye.